it's just another beautiful, peaceful day in Africa. Wait, no, it's not. Sorry, wrong game. Marvel at the scenic beauty of Africa while you systematically raze the entire continent to the ground in FarCry 2. For the 360, PlayStation 3, and PC. We're watching the Xbox 360 version as I wreak havoc across the countryside in a very large and well-made game. Opinions are severely split on Far Cry 2. I've talked with lots of people who love this game and lots of people who hate this game.
Listen very carefully. There's an available target opportunity. Proceed to the objective marked on your map. Dominate the target. Standard payment in rough diamonds will be transferred to your account on completion.
And I think I figured out why that is. Far Cry 2 is extremely well made. When you stand on the side of the cliff and watch the wind blow by the trees and the grass and the animals running around and birds in the sky, you're impressed. At least I was impressed. I thought that was pretty amazing. And I like the variety of weapons and mass chaos that you can create in this game. And I think it's great that we see some bright environments, some lively, natural, real-world type environments instead of just destroyed, gray, desaturated alien worlds. But the gunplay in particular just doesn't seem as smooth or fluid as it is in some other larger shooters, like Resistance, for instance. But this is a different style of game, but yet, to me, although I really like this game, and I'm probably only being critical because I've enjoyed playing it so much, the action just didn't quite live up to the incredible detail of the environment. And at times you stand next to a rock and you're like, I just want to climb this rock, and it won't let you. I had the same problem with Mirror's Edge because they created such an amazing environment and then restricted you from jumping where you weren't exactly supposed to jump.
Where'd it come from?
But more noticeable is the enemy AI, which is terrible. The robots in Berserk, the Atari 2600, are smarter than the bad guys in this game. You can literally shoot them and they'll still stand there and look the opposite direction. Like, don't you think you'd notice if someone shot you in the back? The object of the game is pretty straightforward. You're hunting down an arms dealer, shoot everything that moves. Basically, you get a bunch of missions. You can play one side of a faction or another side of a faction. There's mercenaries. You kill people. The fun in this game is, I think, just exploring and creating all kinds of chaos. There's a terrific variety of weapons like sniper rifles, flamethrowers, all kinds of machine guns, and the environment is massive. Now, it does get somewhat irritating, especially in the beginning when you clear out an enemy guard post and you wipe out 5 guards and you unlock or you explore the guard post. And then 5 minutes later, you come by that same guard post. It's rebuilt after you've set it on fire and killed everybody. There's a whole bunch of new guards there, and it's like, what? Come on. This is like an old Nintendo game where you kill a bad guy, back off the side of the screen, come back on, and he's still there. As you play through the game, you become more familiar with it, and you just get a vehicle and just run over them or just drive by them really fast. And there's a great technique where you just hop out of your Jeep, throw a grenade at the Jeep following you, destroy it, kill everybody, and get back in your Jeep and drive on. Also, there's buses that you can take, similar to Grand Theft Auto, where you can get on the the train or the taxi or whatever. In fact, this game in many ways has a lot in common with Grand Theft Auto. I would have to say, if you enjoy GTA 4 or the other Grand Theft Auto games, check this one out, because the missions are the same. It's like, kill this person, pick that up, assassinate this guy, you know. You get paid in diamonds, and you can also wander around with the GPS device and find diamonds hiding all over the map. You unlock safe houses. I showed mercy and let those zebras live. One thing I really like about this game is that you can approach missions in your own way. For instance, right now I'm trying to get a briefcase or something from this old rail yard. Now I could sit back and use a sniper rifle and shoot everybody before I go into it, or you can go down there and just throw grenades and machine gun people, light the whole thing on fire. There's a variety of different ways that you can approach each mission. Well, I'm just surprised that they did not license Toto's Africa for this game, because that song would have fit perfectly.
Hey, coming up! Help me with the face. Cover me, reloading. Ek het bystand nodig. Get hom hier. Elkeen van hierdie koels draai jou naam.
I'll show you some more gameplay in part 2. There's one part where I have to sneak into a fort and get a ring off somebody's hand. And I'll show you the whole process for buying weapons and getting upgrades and stuff. See you back here in part 2, and I just wish that they would have had Africa, the song, in this game, so you could have been playing it in a Jeep driving around.